Good morning, everybody. Sometimes clients come to us with very specific charitable intent. I'd like to give $100,000 to Jewish Family and Child Service. I'd like to endow my Lion of Judah. I really like hunger relief. I think I want to give money to Mazon Canada. Other times they come with no specific charitable intent. And as we all know, if you just raise that issue with many people, their mind starts moving in that philanthropic way. And sometimes we can encourage them to give even sizable gifts, not just something token, whether they do that during their lifetime or whether they do that upon death or some combination thereof. Fairly recently, I had a new client come to me who was new to me, but not to some of my senior partners. And I would say that after 30 or 40 years involved in Jewish community, I had never known him. But he was very disturbed by the events of October 7th, and of course the continuing aftermath, and wanted to do something. He, of course, also wanted to update his will, which is why he came to me, but those two things can typically go hand in hand. So the first thing he did, because he wasn't familiar with really what our community does, is asked me to do a little bit of research on organizations that he might be interested in. Well, even if you went to the Charities Directorate and put in the word Jewish, you're going to find a lot of stuff, and I don't know exactly what this man might be looking for. And I realized that the value added for this gentleman would not be having me, at my hourly rate, look up various Jewish charities and try to make the case for them. But I introduced him to my good friend and frequent collaborator, Janice Benatar. They've already met more than once, I think, and will continue to meet because this is an ongoing process. But I think what we're looking for this gentleman, who, to use his words, has been very fortunate in his life and able to create a sizable gift, we're looking for perhaps establishing a donor-advised fund during his lifetime and then topping that up perhaps significantly upon his death. For this gentleman, the kinds of questions that Janice and I are exploring with him are things like, if you establish this fund and during your lifetime you're the advisor, who might be those advisors when you're ultimately gone at 120? Are there family members who share your values, who you'd like to have continue in this capacity? That's something a lot of our clients love. Is this something that you want to continue in perpetuity? Or do you want to say, within 20 years of the date of my death, or let's make it more Jewish, within 18 years of the date of my death, have this all paid out? Do you want specific areas of interest that you want to direct your money to? Or are you interested, perhaps, in whole or in part, in meeting annual campaign requirements where the highest and best needs are evaluated on a current basis? There are a lot of different issues that are being explored. I hope I come back in a year or two and tell you what a fabulous piece we've put together. But I just want to say that when clients come, you don't know what their philanthropic intent might be. I know what my views are about estate planning and philanthropy. But it's a good day when someone comes and says, can you help me update my documents? And I have great intentions. Help me give effect to those. Thank you all. I hope you get to have the same great day that I did.